Let's hold the phone, though. Let's just keep progressing. Let's grab that red source that we need for Mythos. Stormwing's in play now. ×2. Into the Roil can stay. Land can go. Attack for 4. So you see, like, how well it flows. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. The support on the channel recently has been amazing. If you want to go ahead, like the video now, I appreciate that. If you're going to wait until you do find some value, that's fine too. I know you'll find it here today. We are playing Simic Tempo, bringing fun back to the game, you know, trying to show people that the meta doesn't have to be so stale. There's hundreds of possible decks to play, and we're making 2 new original decks every single day to finish Kaldheim and then, you know, hitting Kaldheim strong. So, you know, this deck I don't think is ever before seen. It's 100% organic and 100% fun, and we can even compete against some of the other top decks in Mythic. Let's check it out. Alrighty then, we're going to break down the deck list and then talk about strategies and synergies, how to play the deck effectively and efficiently. Again, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for even more content. Today we're using Magic the Gathering Arena Assistant, a must-have addition to your game. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, you can use your deck advisor to compare your collection against all of the decks in the game. Really, really cool stuff here if you're new to the game. So download that for free within the Windows link, or within the Overwolf link in the description below, and it's only for Windows user. This is what I mean to say. So, you know, whether you're on your Android right now or a Macintosh, you know, we can't get that to you yet, but there will be alternatives that you could look into if you're still interested. Enough jargon, let's get into the deck list. 4 copies of Opt at instant speed for 1, scry 1, draw a card, sure. 4 copies of Stern Dismissal, also for 1 at instant speed. Return target creature or enchantment and opponent controls to its owner's hand. Okay, not too bad. 4 copies of Adventurous Impulse at sorcery speed. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. 2 copies of Shadowspear, legendary artifact. That is an equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, has trample and lifelink. We can pay 1 to have permanents our opponents control lose hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. And the equip cost here is 2. Moving forward into our 2 drops, we have 4 copies of Into the Roil at instant speed. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If it was kicked, draw a card. The kick will cost an additional 2 for a total of 4. 4 copies of Adventure awaits at sorcery speed. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, draw a card, which is actually really nice, surprisingly. We also have 4 copies of Brazen Borrower, which has Petty Theft, our last 2 drop, at instant speed. Return target non-land permanent and opponent controls to its owner's hand. And then the Borrower itself is our first and only 3 drop, a 3/1 with flash and flying, which can only block other creatures with flying. 2 copies of Mythos of Illuna are only 4 drop at sorcery speed. Create a token that's a copy of target permanent. If you spent Gruul mana, red and green, you will be able to have that token fight, you know, a creature your opponent controls, which is really cool when it enters. So Mythos of Illuna is great. You can take something on your side of the battlefield. You can take something on your opponent's side of the battlefield. And, you know, we do have the availability for that fight effect as well, which is quite nice. 4 copies of our Stormwing Entity. This is, you know, what the deck was based around or built around. A 3/3 with flying and prowess. This spell costs 3 less to cast if you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. Woof. Whenever Stormwing Entity enters the battlefield, scry 2, which is really nice, kind of sets you up for those following turns. We also have 4 copies of Beanstalk Giant. Fertile Footsteps attached to it for 3 at sorcery speed. Search our library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle our library. The Giant is a 7 drop, and its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands we control. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Rounding out our land drops here, we've got 2 Castle Vantresses, pay 5, scry 2. 7 islands, 1 mountain, 6 forests, 4 Temple of Mysteries. It comes in tapped, scry 1, and 4 passages. We can sack it to bring another land in play that's basic. Tapped, unless we control 4, then it's untapped. So, you know, that's the deck list. Let's break down some of the cool playlines, you know, or the synergies that we can do within this deck. So, I mentioned that we are playing around Stormwing's Entity, 3/3 that costs 3 less to cast if we've cast an instant or sorcery this turn. That brings the mana down to 2, which is really, really cool. And, you know, casting an entity for 2 is about the coolest thing we can do in the deck. This is, you know, possible as early as turn 3 with something like Opt, Stern Dismissal, or Adventurous Impulse. The really cool thing here is we can use Adventurous Impulse on turn 3. Even if we don't have the entity in hand, take the gamble, look at the top 3 cards, pull the entity, and then play the entity. Really, really nice plays there. So if you can get a 3-3 with Flying and Prowess, that allows you to scry 3 on turn 3. That's setting the pace quite nicely. And the same goes with Adventure Awaits. Again, looking at the top 5 cards of our library, putting a creature or land card from among them into our hand. If not, we draw. So even if you don't find it, you still have a chance to find the card under. And when you're looking for 6 cards at a time, you're going to find it. And then again, you know, this costs 2. This is now being played on turn 4. The entity can come in for that remaining 2 mana on turn 4. So whether we're casting it on turn 3 with the Impulse, Stern Dismissal, or Opt, or, you know, on turn 3 with Adventure Awaits, Into the Roil, and of course everything else that we had already mentioned, you know, we can do some fun things once we're there. And, you know, I guess we also have a nice turn 4 play as well. Through the Beanstalk Giant's Fertile Footsteps. Again, Fertile Footsteps costs 3, and you get to bring a land in play. So if it's turn 4, you spend 3 mana, 1 is open, the land from the Footsteps comes in untapped, again, dropping your entity down to 2 in play turn 4. So, you know, there's more than one way to get the entity in play early, and, you know, they are very effective and efficient. With that being said, the general name of the game is Control. It's bouncing your opponent's stuff and tempo, tempo, tempo. This is accomplished through Stern Dismissal, pushing something back to their hand that's going to kill us. You know, that's a threat that we need to, you know, delay the game. The same goes for Into the Roil, the exact same thing, as well as Petty Theft, right? So, you know, all of these cards are just meant to bounce our opponent's threats back to their hand, allow us more turns to get these flyers out and do that tempo damage. And of course, eventually we play the Beanstalk Giant, throw on Shadowspear, and seal the deal this way. And Mythos of Illuna is really good in the deck because, you know, yeah, we can take another one of our entities, sure. We could also take another Beanstalk Giant, sure. But what we can do is take something of our opponents, which is pretty cool. And through the bounce, we can, you know, take something of our opponents and then bounce the thing they had, which is quite nice. So Mythos of Illuna is, you know, one of my favorite cards from Ikoria. With that being said, you guys, you know, a really fun deck, an original deck that I've not seen anybody play. Let me know if you've seen this somewhere else. But I'm just having fun with cards that typically people would not be playing. I just made a Abzan Clerics deck that, again, you know, I've not seen anyone do it. Totally just ciphered it in through the Magic universe. And, you know, it's legendary. It's so good. The same goes with this deck. I love it. You know, that's why I like Magic. I think I'm going to be as competitive as I can, but I'm just going to brew new decks every day. That's where I love the game. That's where I have the most fun. And, you know, that's where my best work is done, right? So thank you guys all for your time and attention. If you enjoyed this Simic Tempo deck breakdown, make sure to give me a like and subscribe to help the channel. Download Magic the Gathering Arena Assistant as well to up your game and general awareness levels within. We are pushing Raid Shadow League's Legends for a few more days. We have 22 out of 35 people signed up. I get $20 per signed up, so that's really nice. You know, download it, do the tutorial. That is what's required for me to, you know, get that payout. And let me know what you think if you liked it. You know, no hard feelings, delete it. I don't personally play it, so I totally understand. We're Magic junkies, but again, we're trying to pay our rent and, you know, start to incorporate some of these sponsorships that I do get to help ease the stress financially, because, you know, we put in a lot of work as content creators and we're rewarded, you know, not so much until you really make it through. You know, there's no job health benefits or things like this. So good times. So thank you all for everybody who's done that so far. And, you know, those of you who have done it, make sure to send me your info or a screenshot of your name or whatever once you have completed it. And then I'm going to enter everybody who's helped me out into a really cool giveaway. And we're going to give you guys some cool prizes for helping support me, right? So cool stuff. Thank you for your support. I absolutely love it. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. And, you know, enjoy Simic Tempo. In the comments below this video, let me know what we should call this deck. I want to, like, think of a really catchy name for all of my decks from now on. You know, I wanted to call this Spring Rain. That's what my idea was. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Again, thanks for watching. Let's get into the gameplay footage now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, And we've got a 500,000 gem giveaway, 100 one-on-one giveaways with myself, free cash prize tournaments. There's a bunch going on. Thank you for making all of this possible, because really none of it would be without you, the viewer, your time and attention, whether you've been here since the start or you're, you know, brand new. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can never say it enough. Enjoy your day, you guys. Take care, and we'll see you with our wrap-up thoughts. Alrighty, guys, last match. Let's try to make something of it. I've now realized that I can only play one deck for so long before I just, like, zone out, right, and quit paying attention. So, you know, I'm sure you guys have noticed that throughout this video, probably yourselves also. It's like I started out super vigilant, and then it's just, like, degraded until now. You know, the fledgling's fine just to leave there, I guess. It's really relying on that landfall. Pull that mountain. Could be a passage. Double down on the fledgling. Nice. Elmir Knight in play. That's awkward. Let's grab a blue source here. I don't know if we want to blow Mythos yet. Right? I might want a larger fledgling. Let's just keep going ham with the ramp. Fledgling goes in the air for 5, get hit for 6 total. Ouch. So this is going to be really fun for us, I think. It's a big hit. Sure, don't get me wrong. But we copy it. Oh, we only get the 3/5? We don't get the 7/9? Why don't we get the whole mutation? That's such a bummer. How come we didn't get the fledgling as well? This is copy permanent, not copy creature. Is that why? I think we just got robbed, yo. Okay. It seems so silly. Nice. Look at this thing. That's a massive double strike thing here. Like, this has life gain, double strike. Oh my gosh. Aggressive much? That's really good. Here's our entity. Take that scry. Petty theft is good. We're not doing much against that Death Touch creature. So let's just defend, I guess. The 4 damage kills our entity, I guess. We can't double cast, unfortunately. Frustrated much? Alright, send him back again. They're at 40 life. Woof. Let's gain some of that life back. Six mana. Oh, it is. It just doesn't get the tokens. That's the first land we've played. Oh, I see. We don't get the counters is what happened. I was so confused as to what was happening there. I'm glad I understand now. Alright, so it gets to create the goodies. I'm happy we figured that out. We don't get to mutate, though. Not good. I mean, we're getting some life back. We're hitting them down. But goodness gracious, are we ever screwed? They're gonna give this thing double strike. Like, this won't survive. We can't cast this and petty theft, so we just have to pass. I don't want it to kill the borrower, though, almost. And then I don't want more Cub Wardens, so let's just push it right now. And then he comes out as the creature, which is good for them still. I know. No reach, though. Good for us. Send an opt-in. Entity can go. Land is shitty. Okay, Stern Dismissal's good. Down to 28. I can't believe it. Bean Daddy in play. It's a good blocker. It's a good blocker. Valmir Knight's fine. We should hold on to the dismissal, shouldn't we? Yeah, I think so. We're looking for a spear, maybe. I think that would work well. Take a little gander. Oh! That's 3 cards that would work really well for us right now. My bad. Another giant. We don't have a land, unfortunately. Hit for 3. Pass our turn. 30 life, nice field, full set of cards in hand. That's their turn. We're not sacrificing anything. Oh, that's not good. We do get in the air. We hit for 10, down to 20. Beanstalk Giant in play. Alright, they get the 4 damage in. Which is annoying, and I hate it. They gain 4 life. They're doing it to the Beanstalk Giant. Oh, it's got Death Touch. Nice. Nice. I see, senor. I see. I see. What a fun match. Right? This is the magic I love. Down to 17. They're at 34. More flyers. Ooh, a Stern Dismissal. We need to start Castle Vantressing as well. This first strike Death Touch is ridiculous. We're not doing anything against that. Let's see what happens here. This is good for us. They get a flyer, which is annoying, but it's still really good for us. We need, Into the Roil. I think the Scry is good to take. All right. Awkward. Awkward. Up to 24. We also want a Castle Vantress here. So yeah, we get it. And then they're going to try to mutate onto it. And we don't allow that because it will destroy us. Let's kick and draw. That's all their mana. And now we can scry. Another Into the Roil. This is good. We need some trample, is what we need. Let's try to trade. We have them down to 23. We tied it up somehow. I do not know. I feel so scared right here. There's no way this works out for us. Petty Theft is good to draw with the Royal. We only have 5 mana though, so we're not casting both. Alright, Falmir Knight. Bounce the Knight again. Entity goes up. We get the draw. Legendary Rule. 1 dies. They kept the one with Summoning Sickness. Falmir Knight back in play. I don't know how long we can keep doing this dog and pony show for. Like, this is ridiculous. What if they make us discard? Let's keep this Horus in hand in case there's a discard. They were at 40-some life, remember? They really are going for this. They really like to go for that. Legendary rule again, one has to die. I can't believe we're dealing with all of this so well. Yeah, they need to start attacking. Gain some of that life back. We're dealing with all of the tokens they had. Borrower in play. Do we still have enough for castle? No. Oh, more land. Oh, we should have landed to get in the air. Idiot! Fuck. We'd be missing 8 damage here. Potentially 9 from last turn. That's my bad. I can't believe we just did that. We would have had them so close and probably lethal the turn after. It doesn't get mutated because they think we have an answer. Okay, but this does mutate. Which is smart. They just want removal. What do they kill? A borrower? Or an entity? A giant? Club Warden. Yeah, shit. And we just missed out on our damage with that. No! My bad. My bad. Oh! The plot thickens. Hmm. The club warden beats everything else down. Whoa. I don't even know. Sure. Alright, we should have blocked a little different. My bad. We're okay, though. Hopefully there's not another mutate coming our way. Deep breaths. They are running out of juice. Alright, we sacrifice a borrower. Right? Oh, no way. Nice. Cry. We're back up at 41 now. They're down to 14. The swings that this match has had is ridiculous. It's just like not enough. It's just not enough. They're just gonna keep destroying our creatures one by one. It's just not enough. No blocks. Pass. Our turn. Entity out. Giant's good. I wish we could draw it. We can smash through the cupboard in here. Down to 9. Let's pass it over. End our turn. Good game. That's all she wrote, boys. What a match. I really like that. There's nothing we're doing here. That was a good match. Good recovery, but they had an even better recovery. Right, we got pretty close. A couple misplays on our behalf, but, you know, just having so much fun with matches like this. Look at this. That's ridiculous. Wow. That's a 10-10 double strike. Isn't that crazy? Woo! The land's not here. We have to mulligan. We find it. Looks a lot better. Keeping 6. Tossing our spear. Let's get after it. They're playing slow. Let's just opt here. I actually don't mind the Fertile Footsteps off the start. It's a really nice 3-drop. And we can also drop it on turn 4 and play the bird Stormwing Entity as well, so... You know, it's better than Mythos for a lot of reasons off the start of the game. Let's pass our turn. We'll use our Impulse next turn to cast our Entity. Staring down the Gruel Barrel. Loving that. It's going to be a Stomp, which actually doesn't affect us at all, which is pretty cool. Let's take the passage. Entity's now in play. We can Fertile Footsteps into the next entity. Both of these can go. Scry goes on top. We dodge Bone Crusher Giant. They could kill it, but they go in with Valakut Exploration instead, which is pretty groovy. Land and play. Grab an island. Should we copy that? I quite enjoy it. Let's hold the phone, though. Let's just keep progressing. Let's grab that red source that we need for Mythos. Stormwing's in play now. ×2. Into the Roil can stay. Land can go. Attack for 4. So you see, like, how well it flows, right? Every turn we're doing something relatively important here. And it stacks up quick. Whatever they drop, we're ready to take. It's just a Beanstalk Giant. We might even Mythos our own creature. Again, because we have the mountain in play, Mythos is activated as a fight effect as well. Ancient Greenwarden. Nice. To a land. So they're getting a little bit of damage here through Valakut. Not overly worried, though. Let's grab another entity. LOL. Push the first 2 up. Fertile Footsteps isn't the worst. Let's just push our entities up a bit more here. Hit for 10. Lethal next turn. Not bad, right? And they're flyers too, so even if they had ground people, we should be able to deal with them. And again, we've got the bounce effect, we've got a fight effect and copy effect. So, I'm interested to see how this plays out for them. 6 mana, it should be enough to do something. 5 cards in hand. 1 damage to us only. I'm gonna kick that. If they have a kill, they need to do it now before Prowess hits up. Or at 4/4s. I don't know what they've got. I do like Castle Vantress. This is potentially lethal, but I doubt it. Nice. Flawless victory. Almost. We took a few points, but, you know, that's exactly how we want to be running through it. You know, reducing the cost while ramping, and then just bouncing whatever they have to play. We go first. Hand is underwhelming, but land is good. This is my main requirements to an opening hand is good land. I think the opt is nice, but, you know, probably just get that spear in play. I want to cast this next turn. Well, we have opt we can do next turn. Yeah, let's get it out. I mean, scry is nice if we're not there yet. It helps us look for it. But then, yeah, we wouldn't have enough blue anyways. So we'll play our temple. Grab our second blue source. Tome in play is fine. An artifact. Colorless, as they should be. The other day I got artifacts and enchantments mixed up because, well, we do pull it. Do we risk it? Probably not. Let's just try to find it organically. That's not it. I mean, we could Mythos of Illuna their tome, but that's awkward. They're playing Sultai. Green, black, and blue. Portal Footsteps in play. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it into the battlefield untapped, which is nice. It's a swamp. And their own Shadowspear. Nice. Shadowspear bros. Represent. It's funny because we're playing so similar. Land doesn't matter. That's our turn. They're up. Ooh, Castle Vantress is hot. They're at 5 land. 4 cards in hand. The Scavenger. Now, this is a threat. Probably we'll just bounce it. They take their draw. Let's wait. I've got some shenanigans here you guys are really going to appreciate. Let's go our turn. Oh, no. I'm going to Mythos their Scavenger. And then bounce theirs back to their hand? Or should we go in with our Stormwing? I think we set up our next turn. Go for Stormwing. I was going to bounce it, but then we drew the Stormwing. And it's like, oh, we have to take that. We're at 6. This is 7, so we should keep that. Let's throw the land, use Fertile Footsteps. Nice. They take our Stern Dismissal. That's the one time this card's actually been good in play. Wow. Welcome to Magic, ladies and gentlemen. That's so good. Nice play. I really like that. I thought we were doing this amazing thing, but didn't play out. Seventh land here. We should have taken that red source there. My bad. We have passages. We'll get it eventually. We have one red source in the deck for the Mythos. I'm going to dig for a bounce here. Petty Theft. Stern Dismissal. Toss it back. Them having haste is annoying, though. And Death Touch, right? And Vigilance. What a combo. What a combo. So, pretty awkward. Alright, they've got Death Touch, and I'm sure there's just general removal in hand as well. If they Shadowspear their beast. Doesn't have first strike, though. Right, you really need the first strike, Death Touch, Trample. The extra damage still goes through, but... this way, you know, we do get to kill it as well. Let's grab a land. That red source is what we needed. Entity comes in now, cheaper. Scry 2, setting up our next turns. Castle Vantress is really good, but I just feel so awkward without it hitting organically. And let's just grab life gain. Ending our turn here. They're up to 7. It could be their Beanstalk Giant. I'm suspecting removal on our entity. Okay. Back up to 5. Let's remember it comes in untapped. Fertile Footsteps, this is. The Glowstone Recluse. Interesting. It's got reach. Oddly enough, right? A perfect counter for us. They tap out here, though, for the draw. Let's take our hit. They have an Auspicious Sterix they're trying to mutate. They didn't block, which makes me worried. So I'm not letting them mutate onto it. Passage can go. Sorry, it's just so awkward. Like, why didn't they... Nice. Okay. So they're gonna have an army of these glowstones. Wow. Okay. Maybe we actually made that able to happen for them. I think they wanted to make an army of these Beanstalk Giants, but this is awkward. Really, really awkward. Can we pull more bounce spells, maybe? No. We're ahead on land. Maybe that makes the difference. Looking for a petty theft, Brazen Borrower, to help us close out the game. Nice. You can Storm and Mutate. You know, cool deck. I like the art on this glowstone. I'll admit that. Okay. A little annoying. There's nothing for us to do here. It's over. I mean, it's still better than rogues, right? Our opponent goes first. Our hand looks fine. Light on land, but, you know, we do operate very effectively off very little. Ooh. Alright. Passage still in play first. Crack the passage. Pull an island. Mono white aggro. It's going to be very hard for us to beat. Let's pass our turn. Entity hits next turn. Keeping our mana up for the Stern Dismissal here. Adventurous Impulse in play. Grab the land. Entity goes out. Takes Scry 3. Right? Not that bad. Not that bad. Stormwing sits on top. That comes out next turn. But they've got the Skyclave, which makes this very hard for us. Very hard for us. We should have almost left Alsad. Forest can go. Another entity in play. Scry for an additional 3. Looking for petty thefts. Stern dismissals. That's nice, but I don't think it'll do. Right, that first strike really beats us. So we just need to bounce whatever it gets equipped to. I wish both of these were bounce spells. Can't win them all, though. Down to 18. It's not going to be good. They've got first strike, so we can't really afford to defend anyways. Heliod in play. Nice. We have to trade with this, but they'll give it indestructible. Alright, we can't touch it. They'll give it protection, not indestructible. I know I said indestructible, but... Oh, but then it wouldn't have had life gain. Whoops. Okay. There's something we can use, finally. Hit for 8. This is gonna be really hard. Like, they've ramped up so much now. I don't think we can win this. We need more than that petty theft. Nice. That probably brings in Heliod, yeah. Wow. Okay, so that's a thing. We're getting hit for 17 here. We only end up taking 10. The life gain they have just, like, absolutely destroys us. Alright, there's not much we're doing there. It just doesn't matter, is the thing. Nothing we do matters. Nothing we do matters! The life gain is tough. It's tough. They gain so much of it back. All right. I have faith, though. We're gonna get some more wins here. Going first looks pretty good. We got our little Simic bear in the house. What's up, bro? It's not bad. Fertile Footsteps is a nice turn 3. Let's take another Scry. Opt is pretty good. Is it aggro or is it big red? If they don't drop, it's big red. 7 dwarfs. Okay. Let's just bounce that back. Entity comes in play. Scry 3. We already have a Beanstalk Giant. It's not bad, though. It's a good card. Not bad, though. It's a good card. Here comes the Dwarfs again. Pulling a blue source here. Activating our Opt. Shadowspear can stay. Alright, they're obviously looking to do damage, so let's chill out. We have Into the Roil. We have Brazen Borrower available. They use their mana on Flame Spill. 1 damage, then they attack for 2 for 3. Sure. I guess it doesn't matter. If we get a draw of a land, we can play it here. That's the benefit to main phasing this, which we do. And now we can opt. Or Shadowspear probably is more effective here. Get that life gain situated. Relic Robber's really nice. Was not expecting that. It's a good thing we've got life gain. Oh, we're getting desperate here. Stern Dismissal is nice. This is our last opt. Well, land is good too. We don't have any land. There's probably land underneath of it though too. Yep, always is. Let's grab a island here. We can't block, so we may as well attack. Whatever. We could Shadowspear that little guy. I think that'd be a good idea. Right? Then it gets rid of that damage it's doing to itself. Alright, they have 5 mana. I don't overly care about that. It sucks, but I don't care. Let's bounce the Relic Robber back. Take 5. Down to 9. We do have 7 mana, though, so that's a thing. I think we just put up the wall. That's our turn, right? We grab lifelink on it next turn. Unless they double burn it, right? 2 flame spills. They do have it. Nice. This is unexpected. Nice. All right. They might beat us just from that that construct. Cutting it really close. This is gonna be weird. They have 6 mana. Okay. We definitely have to bounce that. We get hit for 3. So this can beat us next turn, that means. Shit. Let's grab a red source here. Just in case it is a Mythos. That fight effect will be really good. Yes. Just land. The one time we don't really want to see land. And we don't have enough defenders. That's just game. Good game. Right? Nice. We're having really good luck today. Just, like, finding original decks. Very cool. Alrighty. We go first. That's nice. Opt is good. I like to wait on Adventure to waits. Cast it on 4. The 0/4 is not really a problem for us. Just take our opt. Oh, and of course it's there. Well, we wouldn't have had enough blue source, so that's fine. Beanstalk Giant. Ramp, let's grab that second blue source that we needed. Dismissal's open. cultivate ramp. That's okay. Are they just playing Selesnya Landfall, or is it Ugin? Our turn. Adventure awaits. Nothing. We draw a card. It's our land drop for the turn. Entity in play. Scry 3. Another entity is great. And our turn. They gain 2 life. They could have field wipes, maybe. Cetus's champion. Interesting. And then a Daxos. Let's bounce Cetus in so they don't get the draw. Let's take another scry. Into the Roil, we know stays. This temple can go. We still have 6 in the air. Champion in play. They're going to play Daxos again. Oh, Destiny Spinner. Again, stopping the draw. I say we just attack and we keep doing what we've been doing. End our turn. So we can't counter it, but that's fine. That's not our get. So we have to make a choice here. What do we want to do? Let's just keep on keeping on. Another entity's nice. They can replay their champion here. I believe. Unless they've already played their land. They must have. So Daxos in play. That's fine, right? So for 2, we don't care. Opt in the air. Pick up the entities. Forest can go. Land in play. That sucks. Entity in play. Into the Roil's really good. Beanstalk Giants. We already have one. Let's look for something else. Hit for 8. We could hit for 10. It's not lethal, though. End our turn. 0-4 defender. They gain 1 life. Sure. Archon's nice. Right, that's a flyer. Let's bounce the Archon. They can't replay it now. Which should mean lethal, I'm pretty sure. Right? Oh, they gained the life there too, though. If they have another creature enter, they win. Or they don't win, but they survive. But they do not. And we get a really nice win in. So, you know, the deck does work sometimes. Hand looks nice. Blue source in play. Temple in plays better. Land can go. Hireling's interesting. Let's bounce it. Entity in play. Scry 3. Impulse goes. Adventure awaits. Stay. Oh, they both stay. I didn't realize we had the second entity in hand. That's really nice. So these hands are really good, and it works really good. I think maybe we just need to run negates. Or maybe even keep safe. Something like this. Oh, we lose our adventure, don't we? Shoot. Oh well. Another entity in play. I mean, we'll find them with those. Let's take our hit. Looking for a Shadowspear. Alright, you know, red deck, 4 mana. Looks disgusting. We're gonna give them their double strike, though. So they've got shock. Stuff like this. It's nice that, you know, it's not hitting our creatures, though, because they don't want to lose the double strike. Nice. Infuriate on the Pyroling. That's so good. Down to 8. That is almost psycho. Maybe we can race them. I don't know. End our turn. We have a Brazen Borrower up. They've got 4, potentially 5 mana, though. I'll just take it. Nice. Adventurous Impulse can stay. We have a blocker. They have 5 mana. Adventurous Impulse goes. Borrower in hand. Pass our turn. This looks nice, but if they have any burn spells, we're screwed. We have 5, so we can bounce and then flash. Which is groovy. Back on the offensive. Main phase opt, because we're living the life. Beanstalk can go, just basically want a Shadowspear. Land in play. That brings us to 6. We should be safe, I think. Pyroling and play, that's fine. Pyroling and pray. Right, good times. 4 available mana. They'll have to give it haste. If nothing happens, we flash them both in. Okay. There's nothing we're doing there. And now we should have lethal as long as there's not a shock. Nice. Alright, our opponent goes first. Our hand looks relatively good. Let's see if we can pull a forest off the top. No. Pull a forest here. I think we should just Adventure Awaits, and then we'll Impulse the Entity next turn. Let's take another Entity. Right, so now we've got 2 Impulses, 2 Entities, all which is castable on 3 mana. Not in 1 turn, mind you, but it's pretty neat. Looks like they have removal, so it's going to be awkward. Ooze in play. Let's see what we dig up first. Passage, sure. Stern Dismissal is really nice. We'll keep that. They could destroy us. They could attack through us. Lots going on here for them. That's the Murderous Rider. Okay. Let the fun times roll. Let's bounce this. Stormwing in play. Shadowspear is good for these giants if we can get there. But if they have removal, let's toss it. And turn. We draw the Stern Dismissal. We use Adventurous Impulse. Looking for another Stormwing. I mean, the Brazen Borrower was good, right? So, no complaints there. Beanstalk Giant's Fertile Footsteps now. Finds us an island. We get a big ol' hit in. Down to 13. We have Dismissal available to us as well. Not to mention a Petty Theft if we wanted it. I think I'll take Petty Theft first. We'll grab a forest here, use Petty Theft. Okay. We could have grabbed our red source too. We'll get that with the next. Back to their hand. Oh, it's just bouncing. Looks awkward, but I think we should just ramp. Grab that red source we've been flirting with. And now we can kick Into the Roil. Or even flash in a Borrower. I think we should just kick it. That's been working out so well for us. Well, no, let's kick it when it attacks. Right? Because then we can attack here. Free of charge, pass the turn, and now we kick it and push it back. Another nice. This is a 3-drop. Bounce it. Oh, we meant to kick that. That's my bad. Oh well. No harm, no foul. Only a draw. Let's get this Bean Daddy in play. Attack for 3. We have Shadowspear next turn for lethal. Plus a kick. Or 2. A bounce. Or a kick. Feels safe. Feels good. I mean, you know, against any mid-range deck, obviously Tempo kind of just dominates them, but... Oh, never mind. Wasn't expecting that. We still are just Getting closer to lethal, though, every turn. They have another giant they're forced to deal with here. Keeping Dismissal up. I was gonna say maybe there's an extinction event, but we're all odds. So they kill everyone. Pass our turn. So that happened. Kicking this back. Getting the draw. Adventurous Impulse is good. We can grab an entity here. I hope. We get to scry at least. Mythos of Illuna. Okay, this is gonna get weird. We have 10 available mana. They have 6, potentially 7. They only have 4 life left. It shouldn't be too hard. Right, this is really nice. And we also have the ability to fight it, which is cool, even though we won't. Maybe we could. We can only equip this at sorcery speed, though. That sucks. If we could equip this at flash speed, that would be so cool. Let's copy it. Right? And then we just bounce it. We got enough mana to kick it and still have our dismissal up. Oh, we get another as well. That's so good. It already has trample. And we have 12 life, so that's fine. They need more removal here, which I don't doubt they have. At the end of the day, we do have to just seek lethal any way we can find it. Okay. That does some stuff.
Consider the consequences of your freedom.
That does some stuff.
Reality.
That does not do some stuff. Oh, man. I hate how you can just jam Ugin into any deck, and it's like, okay, we got her figured out now. Sure. Cry. Let's kick the Ravager. Hey, that's interesting. Too bad it dies. Ugin just slays it. Let's try 2. It's not a counter. They're just like stationary. They're not really counters though. The Borrower would do something if it was in our hand, maybe. Good game. Cry. I guess we could use counter spells for Ugin. Right? Because creatures have a hard time getting to us. It's really just something like Ugin.
Beyond perception.
Let's see another land. Oh, we scribed that there, didn't we? Yeah. Attack with haste. Attack with haste. Attack with haste. Attack with haste. You know what I mean? Woof. You know, I love it. Having so much fun just making new decks that people don't see. You know, screw being in the top 1,000. You know, I'll still get there at the start of the season, but I'm not going to force myself to play the same meta decks every day just to maintain that rank. Yes, we could now decide if we go down to 1 video and then I push with my spare time, or if we just keep doing 2 new decks a day, it's fine. Both of those options are good, but to do all 3 of those with 1 day is not going to happen while maintaining my sanity. So, you know, I'm sure you guys have seen me be frustrated this week. We're pulling out of it today. No more frustration, starting to have fun, enjoy the game, and really love what we do. And that I do. So I'm really I'm really appreciative for everybody who support the channel this far, whether it's, you know, your downloads through Magic the Gathering Arena Assistant, whether it's you helping out through my sponsorship deals, which is now Raid Shadow League Legends. We need, again, 13 more people to get in on that. And with that being said, do support if you can on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and buying stuff through our Amazon link as well if you can afford to do so. Because all the help counts, right? To just ease the burden as well. So, you know, I'm looking to get moved into town, you know, get better internet, and then all of this is going to become less stressful as well because, you know, I got in basically 2 car accidents this week driving to town to upload, which is like, oh my God. Oh my God. Right? So, you know, everybody's safe. Everybody's okay. You know, it is what it is. Thank you for your time and attention. Enjoy my Kaldheim spoilers. We've got Kaldheim lore as well if you want to listen to the story, which is really, really cool. Check it out, you guys. And again, just thank you so much. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.